So what I recognize with my worst abuser is whenever I say the truth, he's furious. And there's so many YouTube channels of people saying, well, you bring the demons out of that person. I actually say the truth, and he can't stand it. And I get super infuriated. Just mad, furious. You're a liar! You! And all I did is say what he did. But he wants to bring me down to his level of frequency. He has no level. In my opinion, these insane narcissists that are empty shells, black holes, they're nothing. And their frequency is nothing. Okay, so I don't know anything about frequency. And how can you even gauge someone's frequency anyway? All I know is, love would be a higher frequency than hate. It would be the opposite. So I don't even care where the scale is. But hate would be 0, and love would be 100. Anger would be 0, and consideration and peace would be 100. Okay, so that's my frequency and scale. I could care less. I know, they go from 20 to 1,000, 720, whatever they do. The enlightenment's supposed to be the highest. Oh, is that like 900? Yeah. Are you sure that those people are really enlightened? What are they enlightened by? Let's ask Richard Lorenzo. Because he's pretty up on that. Because he had to deal with that world for a while. I'm not sure, but way over 5 years of it, maybe 10. So he's experienced in that field of, what witches practice. And it's wrong. And I loved him going into a shop and making fun of the Buddha. He's like, look at this crazy hairdo. Look at this crazy, Look, I have a golden eagle on, and I don't worship that. They're just cool. Eagles are great, But look at these statues. Why is there like 9 different Buddhas? Just crazy stuff. Okay, the one thing that I listened to was prophecy and tarot cards. So they both seem the same to me, and prophecy I do not like because of tongues. So they do look crazy, like maybe that's wrong. And then tarot cards you're just asking, really, like prophecy and tarot cards are about the same. It's like, you don't have enough confidence in yourself. Well, I didn't. Like, totally desperate listening to these prophecy ladies all the time. And they're really easy to listen to because they're only 2 minutes. The one's like 4 minutes. And no, they don't resonate like half the time with me. But it's addictive, Oh, I'm desperate. Oh, maybe they could tell me something. It's nice to have a word of encouragement. So, yeah. But it shouldn't be something to rely on. And I'll just say, I think, marijuana, God's herb. There's nothing wrong with that if you would just do it like once a week. Okay. If it would actually get you high, but I wouldn't even, the last time was like at my I was living in my husband's caravan when he was in jail, and my kid had to walk me home. I had to give him $20. I did have like $400 for my stimulus, so I was like, oh my God, there's no way for me. Can you walk me home? I'll give you 20. All right. Can you get me a bag of clothes? Because you know who stole everything and threw it in his car? Because he's a spoiled little brat. So, like, oh my God, I had no clothes because he was a control freak. Oh, both of our cars, my husband's car and his car, are parked side by side. Oh, but he had to throw all of my clothes and husband's clothes and papers and vitamins and food stamp card, everything in his vehicle. Pissed off at me. Just wanting to have total control. That was because he stole $800 and he was forced to give me $400 back. Well, oh my God. The second I went down to sleep in my husband's caravan, then he had to bag up everything, every little thing. But he kept a few items there. Bagged up everything and threw it in his car. Now, why wouldn't he throw it outside my husband's caravan? Because that's where I went to go to sleep. All he would have done is just knock. Hey man, you know what? Your husband's stuff's outside. I mean, that's all he would have had to done. But he played all these games with me. But he's not real. Never was. So, yeah, that was hell. And then my my kid, I had to pay him $20 again, right? Because my husband was getting out of jail, and I was scared to death. I was like, oh my God, this nutcase is out of his mind, and my husband is super jealous. So they're like, how am I going to deal with all of my bags and his clothes and his papers in his vehicle? And he won't give them to me. I don't even know what's going to happen. So I had to get my son. I paid my son again $20. He said, you didn't have to pay your son $20. Well, how was I going to get my stuff? And then to top it off, my son came over and he just gave up. He's like, oh God, I'm not waiting around for an hour. Oh my God. So I had to go and tell the gossip of the building. Oh my God, I had to pay Alex $20. See, his window was like right there in the building below. Right there. He heard everything. He came down the second. I'll give you your stuff in the car. Like, yeah, I'm a good guy. No, not to me. I had to go tell the gossip of the building in order to get my belongings back and pay Alex $20. Or, who knows what would happen. My husband would beat me up, beat him up, People are crazy when they're jealous. And God knows he was jealous of me. I mean, this one guy liked me last year. He followed me. Now, the guy ended up being an asshole, but so what? I'm not allowed to talk to anybody. And he's following me. Now, he did apologize. That doesn't mean anything. It's like, oh my God. You follow me down the street? And like I'm your little kid or something? And then you don't even know, what you're doing. You're just obsessed with me. Just crazy. I shouldn't have said all the truth, because then, it gets him all mad. I just say the truth. But he can't take it. So, that's my life, insane narcissist, and I say the truth, and oh my God, all his demons can't take it. You lie! That's a lie! You didn't have to pay us $20! It's a lie! You lie! And I did it. How much of a little spoiled little brat with the worst temper tantrum because you're emotionally stunted totally emotionally stunted with your temper tantrums. Well, I'm going to take all your husband's clothes and papers and all your papers and everything and throw it in my car with 8 trash bags. I mean, what is that? A control freak. Never ever got an apology. Always got all these lies. Total manipulation. All you had to do was ask, why did you put all those bags in your car to begin with? And then I just said, just throw them outside. Oh, I can't do that and let somebody steal them. Like, you're making it so complicated. I open up my husband's caravan, and you open up your car, and I just throw my bags in my car. No, we have to go through them. I don't want you to steal anything from me. It's just too complicated. Too slow. That's why my Alexander was going to leave when I mean, he couldn't put up with this shit. I smoked a cigar in my husband's caravan. I'm not going to give you your stuff because you're smoking pot. I said, he doesn't have to pay for it if he had any pot. He's not going to give me pot for free. It's expensive, you dumb shit. You were smoking pot. And then he sees me on the porch, and I'm smoking a cigar. I saw you smoking pot. That was pot. You smoked it. Just horrible. False judgment. Falsify. Oh my God. Why did I put up with all your demons? Hey, you just give your money away and you don't scream at them. You don't scream at Purple Alien God when you give them all your money, do you? Oh, that's fine. Because, you know what? Purple Alien God has as many demons as I do. That's the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Get along. I'm pissed at her. She says the truth. I'm gonna give you an extra $1,000. In fact, I'm gonna give you $1,000 every month because of her. I can't stand her telling the truth. But and that's the truth. People do things out of spite. Unfortunately, my 2 children were given a lot of money out of spite. A lot. And they almost could have died from it. So that was a really bad judgment call on the person who was supposed to be taking care of them. But thank God my kids are strong. My kids are strong. And they were able to overcome that incident. And I honor them. I don't have to say what it was. They caught too many Vietnamese cats. And, it was a bad investment. I don't know. 1/10